is this muscle here thicker than this muscle
It
here
has to pump to the rest of the body.
because of the location where it's pumping to exactly. Right? The right ventricle pumps to what organs? Eventually the lungs, which is this far away, right? But then this chamber has to pump to where?
The whole body.
Rest of the body up to your toes. So it has to have a stronger contraction, right? So it goes to disperse the blood as far as we can. Okay. Very good. This valve, this structure right here, is what?
Semilunar
The semilunar valve is another name. It's the what?
Aortic valve.
Aortic valve. Okay. This side, aortic valve, right? This is the aortic valve. Right. That would make this valve which one?
Tricuspid.
Tricuspid valve. This is the
Bicuspid.
bicuspid valve. Very good. Right? If I have this side of the heart, right? What chamber am I in?
Left ventricle.
Left ventricle. How can you tell?
The size of
The size
Wow.
of the muscles, right? Remember, right? See that? Don't forget, right? I opened it up. So this has a thicker muscle, so it has to be the left
ventricle.
left ventricle. Very good. All right. What valve is this? Pulmonary valve. You see that? See where it's leading to? It's going into this, right, which is the pulmonary trunk. So if I open that up, see the valve that's leading to it, right? It's the pulmonary valve, right? Make sure you guys get a good look. Okay, very good.
Oh, sorry, I keep hitting you.
What else can I drill you on? Okay. So make sure you guys are able to orient yourself.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay. Whoa. All right. What structure is this? This is the inferior vena cava, dumping into the right atrium. Right. While this is a superior vena cava, also dumping into this region, the right atrium. Right? They're all dumping into this region. Right. That's how you tell it's the right atrium. Right. Very good. Very good.
Do we need to know the arteries that come off of the aorta? Or
Yes,
the,
you do. Yes, you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over it on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna did it specify it. Yeah, I'm gonna go over that on the board. Let's see what else I could show you on. Oh yeah, the azygous vein. What does that do?
The last tributary.
Last tributary to what?
Superior vena cava.
Superior vena cava.
That was on the
And
test.
what does the azygous drain? Well, yeah, and then specifically the intercostals, right, between the ribs, right? It drains from there and then goes into the azygous vein, and then dumps into the superior vena cava, right? The azygous vein. Very good, very good.
You did?
Does the hemiazygous vein drain the left side of the intercostals?
Okay, the right, so the left. I think yes, but right now I don't know for some reason I'm like 70% sure. So that's why I don't want to test you on it, because I'm not 100% positive. So just to be fair, we're going to take out hemiazygous. Sorry, guys. I know that breaks your heart.
So much
Alright.
easier.
The vagus nerve
So much easy. So much
does
easy.
what? Do you guys remember the vagus nerve? Is one of the terms, right? What did that innervate? Provided what kind of innervation?
Sympathetic.
Parasympathetic.
Oh, Lord.
It's parasympathetic. Parasympathetic does what? Does it speed up stuff or slow
It's
down?
speed.
It's the calming down, right? So if the vagus nerve provides parasympathetic innervation to the heart, what would its function be? It would slow down the contraction, right? So it slows down your contraction rate. Makes sense, right? It's also responsible for a couple other things like your respiratory, slow down breathing as well.
I always kind of help me remember parasympathetic is like the paramedics come in and they calm everyone down. You know?
Paramedics and the parasympathetic. Oh,
Yeah,
Get
okay.
right? Awesome. Whatever works, right?
Yeah. I
Fantastic.
need to tell you something.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, always don't be afraid to, if you have an idea,
It's about this.
I love hearing ideas, so make sure you guys share your knowledge. Sharing is caring. All right. so, right, we have different regions of the heart. We have this flat regions on the top, and that's referred to as the what?
The base.
The base of the heart. So that would make this point right here
Apex.
the apex of the heart. Even the base seems counterintuitive, but this is the apex and this is the base, right? The top is the base. All right, very good. Oh, you guys are doing well. You guys all get A's. All get
I
A's,
hope.
right?
Let's all get A's right now. Like,
Why don't we just take the test right now, right? Right? Let's see. All right. I'm gonna go over the other models real quick right now. So
Sorry.
it's okay. We have this organ. This is the.
Stomach.
Do you guys remember? Okay, we talked about these two right here.
Greater and lesser curvatures.
Greater and lesser curvatures. What is up here?
cardiac sphincter.
Cardiac sphincter. Remember that? There's two sphincters, right? The one on the top closest to the heart. Cardiac sphincter. Right? That would make this the what?
Pyloric
Pyloric
sphincter.
sphincter. This is the other sphincter, right? The one heading to where?
That is really good.
The duodenum, right? Because we go from the stomach to the duodenum first. So this is heading to the duodenum, right? Very good. If I open up the structure and I tell you what is this region inside, is the rugae, right? And they increase the surface area of the inside of the stomach, right? Remember that? Right. You guys see the blood? Do you guys see the little blood vessels?
Yeah.
Right? If I ask you what's this blood vessel,
Left
Left
gastric.
gastric.
left gastric arteries. Right? Make sure on the test, you guys specify arteries versus veins versus nerves, right? Right? Because I have that happening all the time. You guys, for some reason, forgot to write arteries or veins, and I have to mark it wrong because it's not it, right? It's not specific enough, right? Yeah, if somebody had a claw in the, I don't know, right, left gastric vein, but I cut off the artery instead, right? That's a big no-no. So make sure you guys are very clear when you guys indicate your answers, okay? Make sure you guys tell me exactly veins. Make sure you don't forget that, okay? Because that's a common mistake I see when I grade, okay? So make sure you remember that. I think that's everything on the, oh, no, forget. See this bump on the
Yeah.
stomach?
Fundus.
The fundus, right? And then I looked it up.
Is
so-
it right?
Well, I saw it on a YouTube video.
Okay.
And I see them do it. I was like, what? It was pretty crazy. So apparently, one of the things that happened, let's say you're a woman giving birth, and you have to call the EMT, right? One of the first things that they will do is they will give you a fundal massage, right? And that's literally providing a massage to this region, the fundus, right? And I looked up a YouTube video, and they're like pushing this region, and they somehow find the fundus, and then by pressing this region, you help the woman contract more. Is that what it was?
Well, it delivers the placenta after the birth.
Oh, okay, after the birth. Yeah.
Because it's all contracted up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
So interesting. That's the fundus. And you look for this bump, which is pretty crazy, I think. But that's the fundus. And then you provide a fundal massage and help you. That's what it's called.
I know. It's funny.
Fundal massage. Right? Anyway. All right. I think we kind of went through all of that. All right. Oh, the liver. Let's go over the liver real quick. All right. All right. This is my liver, right? If I show you my inferior view, right? We have certain structures, like the structures I drew on the board last week, right?
You can't say that.
Okay,
Thank
see that?
you.
See this? See this?
Gallbladder?
This is the gallbladder, right? The gallbladder. Let's put that. Let's see. So this is the gallbladder, right? Right? Do you guys remember the little tube coming straight from the gallbladder? What was it called?
Cystic duct.
Cystic duct. Remember, cyst means sac, right? Right. We have the sac coming from, right, this region. We have a sac up here, right? What's the function of the gallbladder?
To store bile.
To store bile, right? Remember, the liver makes bile. Gallbladder stores bile, right? The gallbladder doesn't make bile. That's why you could get rid of it and it's okay, right? It's just a storage location, right? The thing is, when you, you don't have to have it. That's why, because you have, when you release bile to help you digest, you have bile coming up from here as well as the liver, right? Because the liver makes it and just sends it straight down together. That's why this is kind of like a reservoir of extra bile. So you don't really have to have it. That's why people sometimes remove their gallbladder, right? Right? When they have, I don't know, certain problems, right? Well, they don't always have to. It's ulcers when they,
Ulcers.
what? Gallstones, sorry. The gallstones. So that's why they remove the gallbladder sometimes. Cystic duct, right? If I ask you what runs the duct system, you guys will tell me not blood, right? Bile, right? Not blood. We have bile running through this green ducts, right? Which makes sense. We have ducts, right? We have a Y shape up here. It's very hard to see, but we have a Y-shaped duct right here. You guys remember the top two ducts? It's coming from what organ? Coming from the liver. So what's the word for anatomical word for liver?
Hepatic.
Hepatic. So we have the right and left
Hepatic
ducts. Remember that? Which drains down together into where? Common hepatic. Very good. Common hepatic duct. Right? Right. And the common hepatic duct, so this region right here, just below the Y, the stem, right? And then the cystic duct, right? They come together into this duct right here, the very bottom duct. And that was what? Common bile duct. Remember that? Make sure you guys review that before you go. Make sure you guys take a peek at all the liver models and are able to kind of go through each one and tell me what.
Can you go through that one more time?
Okay. Yeah, of course. Okay. So we have bile. Wait. So let me do it in order. So we have bile made where?
The liver.
The liver, right? It will go down the liver through what ducts?
Right and left hepatic.
Right and left hepatic ducts, right? Let's say we could head it straight down to the duodenum, but we can also send it to the gallbladder. So to send it to the gallbladder, you have to go through the left and right hepatic ducts, right? Which come together in the what?
Common hepatic.
Common hepatic duct. And it could send it up to the gallbladder via what?
Cystic
The
duct.
cystic duct, right? Cystic means sac, right? Heading to a sac-like structure, the gallbladder, right? But when we say let's drain these bile to the duodenum, right? So we have bile coming down from the gallbladder, down the cystic duct, right? As well as from the liver, from the left and right hepatic duct to the common hepatic duct, right? And they come together into a single duct,
Common bile duct.
common bile duct, and they drain into where?
Duodenum.
The duodenum. There's a special name for that region where we dump it into.
Ampulla vater.
Ampulla of water. Remember that? Ampulla of water. Water means father, right? Ampulla is bottleneck, right? And then we also have something else draining into the ampulla of water.
Pancreatic juice.
Coming from where?
Pancreatic.
Pancreatic duct, right? And so if I point to, where's my other model? You guys see, it's like a white liver model.
I think it might be in the back.
Yeah, it's in the back. Can you grab the white one? That one, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Can you pass that down? I think this is a good model.
voice.
Hint, hint. Okay. See that? You guys see this? See this organ right here? What is this organ?
Pancreas.
It's the pancreas, right? See this white tubing, right? The white tubing from the pancreas draining to this region, which is the
Ampulla of vater.
ampulla of water within the duodenum, right? They dump into this region, right? So this white duct, right?
Pancreatic duct.
Pancreatic duct contains what?
Pancreatic juice.
Pancreatic juice. See how it's a different color? Because it contains different things. So don't tell me that pancreatic duct contains bile, because it doesn't, right? Pancreatic duct contains
Pancreatic
juice only, right? So, but they all both dump into the duodenum, okay? So it helps you digest. Okay, you need both. Okay, so make sure you guys take a pic at the duct system. This is a little bit of a complete one, but my personal favorite is this one. So, hint, hint, take a peek at both. Okay, all right. Yeah, good. All right. What else can I drill you on? Okay. The main blood supply to the hindgut is
Wait, say
what?
it again.
The main blood supply,
Inferior
Superior
mesenteric.
mesenteric artery.
inferior
Or
mesenteric artery, right? Hindgut, right? If I ask you, what's the main drainage of the midgut?
Superior mesenteric vein.
Vein, right? Because I'm asking you for the drainage, right? What is the main blood supply to the foregut?
Celiac trunk.
Celiac trunk or celiac artery. But if I ask you the
Splenic vein.
drainage,
Splenic vein.
splenic vein, not celiac vein, right? Right? It's the splenic vein that drains the foregut. Okay? Very good. Let's see. You guys are good. You guys are good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the blood typing real quick.